officially in a holiday season. We just talked about Veterans Day. Thanksgiving is coming. Everybody know what Thanksgiving is? Christmas is coming. Everybody know what Christmas is? How many of you know what Diwali is? Well, I'm at the right place. You're at the right place. I'm going to explain to you. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and distinguished guests, I'm here to explain to you one of the major festivals from where I come from in India and all over the world. It is called Diwali. It's also called as Festival of Lights. And let me tell you a little story about Diwali. Long, long ago, there was a king called Rama. We actually worship him. So Rama is as a character. Basically, he's a doyen of a lot of values, a lot of morality. So there was a king, and he had a wife. It's a big story, but I'm going to keep it very short. There's a demon, a bad person, who comes and kidnaps his wife, and he goes away. Then he engages in a battle, and he wins the battle, and he brings his wife. So it's a big story. So he wins victory, then he's trying to come back. It's like so many years ago. And the people in his kingdom start lighting lamps in the area, in the pathway, so that he can identify the path. So that's one story about Diwali. And there are many stories. So he lit the lamp, the people lit the lamp all over the pathway so that he can follow the path. In generally speaking, it is a festival of lights, and the light is supposed to remove your darkness. So that's the main concept of this festival. Basically, it is good over evil, how the good forces prevail over the evil forces. That's the concept. There are many stories for this festival. I just made a little presentation so that I can introduce this festival to you. So it's called Diwali. It's a 5-day festival. And this is one of the greetings you would see like in India. And this is the Namaste, is the official greeting. What that means is, I am equal to you. That's the concept. When anybody prays to you like that, that's the meaning of the Namaste. And the festival itself is a 5-day festival, and there are different meanings to each day, why it is done. The concept is festival of light, it's row of light, and back home we light the lamp with oil and fire and stuff like that. But here, this is an American version of the light. This is it's much safe. Our fire chief is not here, so you'll like that. I'm not letting you fire. So it's generally celebrated in October or November time frame, and we light lamps. And this is the time we do fireworks. Back home, the fireworks are big deal. Here in July 4th, we do fireworks. There, this is the day we do a lot of fireworks. And our buildings are made of concrete, so there's no worry about fire and all those things. But that's a predominant day where kids do the fireworks. So what are the things you will see during this festival time? So this, like they do this, as you see there's a light, they light the lamp, and they do this artwork in front of the houses. There are stories why we do this kind of artwork. The material you do is usually made of rice, and with all the colors. If you do this kind of work, the ant and small insects can feed on them. That's one idea. So they do this beautiful artwork in front of the house. Of course, this is the light. We light this, various versions of the light. We celebrate. As you see there, this thing is called lamp, or it's called diya in our language. It's just simple as it just says, by lighting this light, we get rid of all these negative factors, greed, anger, jealousy. Those things will go away. And as I talked about the fireworks. Fireworks is one of the significant things during this festival time. You can hear for like a whole week. There's a big industry, fireworks industry. They all work for this one particular day. They work for the whole year, and they sell fireworks. So if you're a kid, it's one of the biggest things you do. That's fireworks, we do that. And recently, United States Postal Department released a stamp on the Diwali, so that came about 2016. So the stamp was released, so you can actually buy the stamp now. And it's a tradition, they celebrate Diwali in the White House. So this is President Obama celebrating Diwali. And I think Obama's visited India one time and they went during the Diwali time and they celebrated over there. And this is our current president, Trump, celebrating Diwali last year. And I just heard the news they're not going to do it this year because they're so occupied with the elections. So then I heard that over the past 15 years they're celebrating. This year looks like they have other priorities. So we may not have a celebration in the White House this year. But and again, I talked about the artwork. This is called Rangoli. So you see that typically in front of an Indian house. If you go there, you see that. And the sweets. This other significant thing is the food. This is I brought some sweets over there. If you didn't notice, so please feel free to take one. It's good for you. Just about 100,000 calories each, but it's made with the cashew nuts and a lot of butter and everything. It is very delicious. So you should try this for the sake of holiday. Sweet. Another thing is dances. There's a lot of traditional dances. People do dance during this time of the year. And this is from the city of Irvine, where I live right now. So the city council recognized this year. They issued a certificate, acknowledgement for celebrating this festival. And this is from California State Assembly. They recognized Diwali Day. So there's something. So it's basically this presentation I made for my kids. So like I said earlier, people know about all the other holidays. People know Cinco de Mayo, Chinese New Year, but Diwali is, people are getting to know that. As you see, this government is recognizing. Our goal is to kids to share the knowledge, and that's what I'm doing, so that you all know the festival exists. It's basically festival of lights. The goodness takes over the dark. Thank you very much.
Toastmasters, distinguished guests, what a way to shed some light on a new holiday, unintended. Festival of Lights, amazing. I actually do appreciate and applaud you for presenting something that is fairly not known to the majority. Many of us in the room maybe have heard of it, but maybe not be as familiar as we were educated on today. So thank you for bringing the topic, and more importantly, thank you for the introduction and the story behind that. I felt like the introduction was very strong, very enticing, and more importantly, very engaging. With a little bit of a questionnaire, a little bit of the polling of the audience, who has heard of this holiday, and more importantly, how you relate it to things that are associated with the American culture, the holidays and things that we celebrate here in the Americas. So thank you for that, and again, the story component is something that I feel like drew us in very closely into the conversation. When you brought the PowerPoint up and brought the imagery up, for those of you that had a little bit of the taste of the pastries, it definitely immersed us in there, and I did have that, which is, by the way, I do highly recommend the calories. From that perspective, I do love the humorous aspect when it related to the calories, when it related to their elements. Completely a wonderful distinction of what you are trying to depict to us. Created a picture, gave us a lot of visual cues, and now even gave us a lot of examples to translate from the American culture holidays to the Festival of Lights. I will say you are very confident in your demonstration of and speaking. You are a little bit uncontrolled when it comes to the pacing back and forth, but I think that might be more impactful because of the PowerPoint that you have behind you. I recognize that it's hard to speak of something behind you when you necessarily are trying to get out of the way. So that element is something that might be more appropriate to have a podium perspective, at least when it comes to the PowerPoint. Other than that, front and center, very, very evident, very confident in that element. I will say this, that the ability to tell the story and the recap seemed a little bit of a blur for me. It went into a story and somehow ended up in a recap. Might be appropriate to terminate the story before you transition into the recap of. And I'm not sure if it's just something that has to do with the timing, because you went from telling a story and then all of a sudden you went, make a long story short, and recapped it and kind of didn't give us the conclusion of what the storyline was. Or at least it wasn't as very evident in the way you depicted that. That's the only element that I would say a storytelling element